Hello, lovelies. Brooke Hunt here. A super quick live because I've just realised the time and it's nearly time to go pick up the kids from school. So I'm jumping in very quickly and might just have to come back again a bit later. But if you're here, say hello in the comments. Let me know you're here. If you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag catch up so I know that you've been here. Today's bit of a raw and vulnerable live. I have got a really big week this week and I wanted to come and share it with you because give you a bit of insight, I guess, on where I am and what's happening. It is also a glorious week, but it's also a very big week, and I've just realised how much fear I've got around this week, and I wanted to share with you exactly what is going on with me. So I've just finished today. I've literally just got off a call for my glorious Money Healing Mastermind closing circle. I've just finished the last intake. Today was our last call, taking 12 glorious women through the Money Healing Mastermind the last 13 weeks. It's been an absolute privilege. It has been, phenomenal. I said to the ladies when I was finishing up that the glorious women that I get to call in that come in and do this work with me, I am so privileged. I feel so privileged that I get to spend this time with them. And I know they are heart-centered, they are filled with love, and they're here to make a difference in this world. And the more money they have, the bigger difference they can make. And I feel absolutely privileged that I get to spend this time with them and have spent this time with them. Oh, hello, beautiful Doris is one of the glorious women who I've just finished the closing circle with. So it's been a very big day today doing that glorious closing circle. But I just realised this morning my big week this week and how much has been playing on my mind. So at the end of this week, I have to go and have a colonoscopy. It's booked in for Friday. And I have to have these now every 3 years, and I'm not sure if any of you saw my origin story about how I ended up doing what I did, but what brought me here was a carcinoid tumour that I had when I was 35. This tumour got discovered when I had a colonoscopy when I was 35, and I'll drop the link in the comments of the actual whole origin story so you can hear it, but it was something that changed my life drastically and dramatically. It changed everything for me having this health scare and this diagnosis. But what happened is they were able to remove the tumour. I didn't have any other tumours anywhere else. But it brought me into understanding that life that I had been living was not the life I wanted to be living. I was living like a watered down version. I was living society's version of life. It had none of me in it, the life before 35. It was based on the parameters society had given me. And after this health scare, after this diagnosis, everything changed for me. And I had numerous colonoscopies after the tumour had been removed to make sure no other tumours had also arrived. But I'm now on to 3 yearly colonoscopies, and it's not, I was going to say, it's a funny coincidence, but not a coincidence at all, let's be honest, that part of my postgraduate study was having to communicate my origin story, which was all about this colonoscopy and this tumour that was discovered. And then, lo and behold, a month later, I am due for my next one. So that is happening on Friday, and I had been downplaying it quite a bit in my mind, and it was only this morning when I was feeling really stressed and the kids weren't getting ready for school, and I was being normally our morning flow actually pretty calm and pretty cool. It's actually quite a great experience of getting ready, but this morning I was very short-tempered, and I had been for the last couple of days, and I had to really sit and I was like, what is going on? And then I realised how much this colonoscopy on Friday had been on my mind and had been worrying me. So I thought I'd better jump on in here and just share with you about my big week. Hello, beautiful Jade. Jade was also in that glorious circle I just finished with. Our masterminders, those women, I tell you what, they make it they just fill my heart. It's seriously such a privilege to get to do this work. But yes, so that's part of my big week. On Thursday, I'm doing my prep. On Friday, I've got the colonoscopy. So I'm still doing these lives every day as part of one of my clients was doing this 40-day challenge, and I thought I'd jump on board. So you'll still get a Facebook Live from me, probably the morning before I go in, or maybe when I get out. But yeah, I didn't realise how much had been playing on me. It was that subconscious fear that it's been sitting there. And I'm going to go and deal with my fear the best way I know how, and that is obviously always to go and meet it and to uncover it. Whenever I have fear, unconscious fear sitting there, it turns up in places for me like stress and worry and anxiety, all of which have been building over the last probably few weeks since I booked in my colonoscopy, and I hadn't allowed myself to consciously realize. But I need to go and deal with that because it's a big week in so many other ways. As I said, I've just finished my beautiful mastermind. I am in launch for Powerful Pricing, which is, again, something that just fills my heart. I am so excited to take these women who are joining me on Powerful Pricing, and there's still heaps of time if you want to come and join us too. We've got another 3 weeks before we start. So if you're feeling called to do a Powerful Pricing, send me a message. So I'm in launch for that as well, and obviously I still have other VIP clients to look after, other programs I'm doing in the background too. But yeah, I just felt called to come in and share with you about that, about what is happening in my life, that I'm off for a colonoscopy on Friday. Not very sexy thing to talk about at all, but it's life. Absolutely, it's what's happening in my life at the moment. And I just wanted to acknowledge that fear that I've got sitting there, and I'm going to go and meet it and deal with it and not allow it to come in and unconsciously work its way into my life and my mood and my vibration, because that is exactly what I had been allowing to happen. And no more. This is what I teach my clients. This is that I've got to walk my walk and talk my talk. I teach my clients how to uncover their fear, that what is holding them back in their life, what is disrupting their life, whatever it is, whether it's something big or small, it is the work that I do to hold my clients, uncover that fear and clear it. And so I'm going to do exactly the same thing for myself. And then we're going to go through it. And I'm also going to be extremely kind. Oh, sorry, bang my phone. I'm going to be extremely kind to myself too, because sometimes we can be a bit hard on ourselves. And I expect quite a bit from myself. I expect quite a bit from my work. And yeah, so I'm going to allow myself a little bit of downtime, a little bit of reflection. I'm going to sit in devotion a bit more, meditation a bit more. I'm going to see the glorious outcome of my colonoscopy being beautifully clear. And yeah, allow that energetic work also to move into my physical. I've been feeling the stress effects on my physical body as well, which is another sign that I need to do something about it. But yes, that is what's happening in my life. Colonoscopy on Friday, the joys, prep on the Thursday, which if anyone's had a colonoscopy, they know it's not very delightful, the prep part of it, but still, it's what needs to happen to keep this body healthy and check over it. So yeah, if you you'll hear from me in this week, but that's just what's going on with me, in case you're wondering, in case you're wanting to know. There's been a bit of fear around it, and I am going to go meet that fear. If you have any fear around anything and you would like me to support you with it, I am still here for that, baby. I still am absolutely here for that. As I say, my work is my medicine, and it is such a privilege to get to do this work. As I say, I am awfully grateful for that very original carcinoid tumour that got discovered, because that changed my life. It absolutely changed my life, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I look at my life from before that event to now, and it's like it's chalk and cheese. There's no way I would ever go back to how that was before. I couldn't go back. It's like when you go on this journey, once you've learned this way of life, you could never go back again. And I could never go back to pre-tumour, but that still is okay to have some fear around this colonoscopy on Friday. But I'm going to go and meet it. So thank you, beautiful women who have hung out with me during this live. I just wanted to update you with where I'm at and what's happening in my week, and I will be back again tomorrow. I'll come back for another live because I just love it. If you do want to find out about Powerful Pricing, send me a message, let me know. There is beautiful space for you, and I'm so excited of what is going to be uncovered. The modules, I'm fleshing them out as we go, as we speak at the moment, and I'll be coming live to tell you a little bit more of exactly what you can expect from Powerful Pricing. But just know that it is the place for you to align your business with money, with your service, and to welcome in abundance ready for 2021. It's going to be a glorious time. Thank you everyone who has watched, who is sitting and holding me as I yeah, talk you through my fears. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions or any comments, pop them in. If you are watching on the replay, give me a hashtag so I know. Lots of love. Speak to you soon. Bye.